All right, welcome to our broadcast game here. We have on the home scoreboard for you guys, we have Heritage Christian. And then on the away scoreboard for you guys, we have Christian Liberty Academy. I'm Adam Reyes, along with two-time tournament champion Joe Tanney here. And we're here to call the game for you. Joe, what do you think about this matchup?
You know, I think this is going to be a good game. I foresee it being very close. But I guess we'll see what happens. But these are two pretty good teams. We'll see how they match up. But I think we're in for a good game.
I'm guessing we have a few fans that are joining us via live stream and not here in person because we have had a crazy couple days around here. I guess just crazy day and a half maybe. Snow falling all day long and some teams not able to make it, and just crazy things happening here. And in fact, the whole bracket that we usually have up on the wall is all taken down because the whole thing just got scrapped.
I don't think we've never had a tournament like this, Adam. But,
unbelievable.
Kudos to Gary and Fred Wolf, Gary Burgeonal, just kind of adapting it.
Oh, yeah.
And we got like our mini bracket over there. We're making it work, and it's a great tournament.
Yeah. No, those are great guys, and they've been doing this for how long? How many years? So
yeah,
they're pros. They can do anything.
Pretty much.
Give them a couple teams, and they can make a tournament out of it.
They'll throw it up there.
All right, here we go. We'll start the game, and a nice little smart move there by Christian Liberty. Number 2, tapping that over to his teammate, Logan Fritz. I like that move at the senior there, number 2.
Picking his pocket there a little bit. That was some good defense there.
I didn't really see warm-ups too much.
23.
Are you looking to see any kind of advantage here for either team, or you just think pretty evenly matched?
That number 25 for CLA, Josh Daniel, he's a really pure shooter.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Heritage is really going to have to play tough defense on him. Oh, nice 3.
Little out of sync to start off. You mentioned that steal.
Wesley Chen. It's hard to see those numbers.
It's very hard to see the numbers. I was just thinking the same thing. I was relying on your eyes for that. So kind of a tough start for Heritage. Not able to close out on that shot. And then, like you said before, got that steal. Christian Liberty able to sneak up behind him. So we'll see what they can do in this next offensive set.
But this Heritage, I think, is a real deal team. They played Hammond, and it was a close game.
Okay.
So.
That's always a good test. We just watched a game with Hammond, and it was not a close game.
It was not.
So
sadly,
it's a tough team to play. So if you can play them close, it's always a good show of where you're at. So
far CLA with the first bucket, but we're just getting going here. So.
There comes Fritz again, bringing the ball across half court. This is that shooter you were talking about.
That was beautiful. What a move by Josh Daniel.
Josh Daniel, a junior still, so he's not even in his last year. And that's kind of the tough thing about a good shooter. If you have to close out on them and they can go around you like that and be able to play the lane, that makes it really hard to guard somebody like that.
Wow, a little too much on that.
Heritage throwing up a couple of threes that have not looked great. So that'll be something to watch.
Oh, a missed layup there by Logan Fritz. No call.
Finally able to pull a defensive rebound.
Wow. Surprised there was no call on that one, but
Heritage has, I think, in the past, they have shot a lot of threes. So that will be something to watch out for, is if they can establish the inside. So far, a lot of three-point shots.
Oh, nice rebound there by, that was James Bellows for CLA.
Able to pull that in.
Wide open.
Fritz puts this one up and in.
Logan Fritz. Makes me think of Swiss Family Robinson.
Okay, I can see that. Yep. He has an E at the end of his, I think. I'm not sure.
Wow, 8-0 there. Wow, Heritage has got to get going.
Quick start.
Good
if you're Heritage, I think you have to try and go inside.
Yes.
They have some size, number 13. Maybe get it inside and establish that inside presence. You have Ivan Smits out there, a senior. So I would try and go to him and just establish the inside presence, because right now the threes are not falling, and that can get you behind very quickly.
You got to just get an easy 2.
Yep.
Start getting some momentum going here. Oh, boy.
Kind of a weird play there with the ref.
What do you do on that call? Because the ref impeded his play.
Yeah, I think he had already lost the ball, so I think that's why they didn't call anything. Like, the initial mistake was on you. I was just watching the play. And if you lose the ball and I'm in your way,
I don't know. Like, you kind of have to back out of the way, but sometimes you're just caught in the middle.
Right. Yeah. You usually see that more in football more than basketball, right?
Well, so far, all CLA, Adam.
10-0. We'll take a short break, and we'll come right back.
All right, we're back now. I'm just going to give a random comment, Adam.
Yep.
There are some really random colors of shoes out there these days. We did not have that when I was in high school. I'm just going to be honest.
That's funny. That's like the Model T story, right? You can have any color you want as long as it's black. So,
yep.
You know, back in the good old days, they just used to make them either white or black or maybe a blue shoe,
I mean, like
right? That's about
number
it.
2, Logan Fritz, man, that's like bringing back the 80s colors there, man.
That's funny. I didn't even notice his shoe. I'll have to go back and take a look. That was a good shot there.
Wow. Bellows. I'll tell you what I liked seeing about CLA so far, obviously they have a 10-point lead, but they kind of have, everyone's doing their job. Like Bellows, he's like their rebounder, their down low guy. He's getting those boards.
Yep.
Everyone's doing their job so far. They look good.
Zanstra, I like that shot that he took down there for Heritage. I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, that's the shot you want, right?
Mid-range jump shot, maybe some layups inside.
Yep.
Really establish something inside before you start popping those threes. What would you prefer to have as a team? Would you rather have...
Oh, look at this guy. All the way in, draws the foul.
Again, they know about that shot, so they know they have to get out there, and then he's able to blow past them. So,
you know, pretty quick for a big guy.
Yeah, he can move. So what would you prefer to have as a team? Would you rather have 5 guys who all have their specific talent that they do in their job, or would you rather have 5 guys who can just do everything? You know, they can shoot, they can all kind of do everything. You know, okay, maybe not.
I think I'd almost rather have each one like their specialty.
Okay, yep.
I think I would, because then they can really excel. It's kind of like the assembly line.
Right.
You know,
your job's to rebound,
right?
Stop the ball at the hoop.
Yeah.
Your job's to shoot threes.
I like that idea. And you see that you see that with any good team. Every player kind of has their main job. They can do other things, but they kind of do the main thing.
I always wonder that as a coach. Like if you just try and have one guy just work on, 1 or 2 things or 3 things and just stick with that and just stay focused
and
on what you're supposed
really
to do.
Good at that.
Exactly. Or is it better just to have everybody be able to hit a shot from outside, everybody able to rebound, everybody be able to play defense.
You do want some versatility too.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the specialty thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. Sometimes it just naturally happens, right? You just have a guy who's just a really good shooter.
Oh, wow. That's definitely a push.
Fritz was called for that one.
Logan Fritz.
And some say it's just because his shoes were just, the colors just popping off there. He couldn't help himself.
Just couldn't pull back.
The color wanted to be there.
Oh, man.
Now that I see it. It's mostly white shoes, though, to give Fritz, some credit. It's mostly white shoes. There's
no, and I'm not even, I like the shoes. It's just like the variety.
Well, you're right. Right now, actually, if you look on the floor, I don't think it's in the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, but we have an orange pair. We have a light blue. We have a lighter blue. We have we have some pink streaks going on there. So, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You can see them
all. That's a good point. Yep. Add the art in basketball.
Oh, bring it in. He's got to shoot, too. All right. Heritage will get a chance to
Another
get on
good
the board
move.
here.
I like the drive to the basket.
Like you said, they're going in now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really tough uphill battle for Heritage, it looks like, to start off this game. I mean, you're already down 12-0, but just overall, either – we're talking ball handling, we're talking half-court offense, defensively. They just have an uphill climb, I think, in all these different areas. So it'll be interesting to see if they can climb back in here.
Yeah.
Got to make your free throws first.
Yeah, he made the first one.
Oh, they didn't put the point up yet.
No.
So. Maybe that's the problem.
The
point total's
one.
not working. So Regneris, I think, is his name. Aaron Regneris, a senior.
Yeah, he made them both.
Put those couple down.
We'll get there. I did clock earlier today. It's not the easiest job.
Yeah, yep. I'm just surprised nobody's noticed that besides us.
Good defense by Heritage. I think they're bound to notice eventually.
Heritage that's really important for them. If they can lock down defensively, then that helps a lot.
They have to.
That helps their transition game too. It always seems like a good offense runs off a good defense. You get a steal or you get a good rebound and kick it out and start moving that up the floor. That can really make your offense start to move.
Oh, nice
Kicks
pass.
this one out. Thought about that shot, number 20, but I think a smart move not to shoot it. They haven't made the 3 so far. Almost pulled that in. Regneris on the offensive board.
That was a nice pass. Good look by 0, Hudson DeRitter. Not quite, though.
Number 20, Andrew Regneris. I saw him make a couple plays, and it looked like he was a little hesitant. I'm looking here at his grade, and he is a sophomore. So you're going to notice sometimes the age a little bit, right? His older brother, a little more confident out there. So I think, number 20, Aaron, has to step up and be able to be willing to take a shot and, and make a move or make a play for his team. They need him.
Definitely.
But it's tough to ask. Swinging that ball around.
Yeah, that's the shot you want.
That was a good play.
Man, there's like a lid on that rim.
Yes, there is. Another offensive rebound.
Oh, no.
They just can't put it in.
Oh, no. Oh, they fixed it. They got 2 up there.
Oh, good. It'd be kind of awkward if it was a tie game down the stretch and we had to, raise our hand and say, there was a free throw back in the beginning.
Heritage wins now. Sorry, guys, and CLA gets deflated.
Yeah. Ivan Smits had a good offensive board in that last set, not able to put that one down. But we talked about him earlier.
That was a good look. Oh,
another offensive.
it looked
almost
good until
Smits really active on the offensive board. You like to see that, somebody who's working hard. You want to try and out-hustle your opponent, especially when I think they might have a more talented roster. So that hustle and work is even more important.
Oh, yeah.
Always important, but especially.
Good ball movement. There we go. See if they can get something here. There
nice
we go.
Pass.
You got that one.
I'm impressed with Smith so far. I'd like to see that ball in his hand, even if he's not going to shoot it. Great find underneath the basket.
I'm not quite sure you say that. Alex Ophoff?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Shooting 2. Little momentum change here.
And that's Regneris. They're going to the line for 2.
That was their first field goal, Adam, at like 2:30.
Yep.
So that's big for them, man.
And that was the junior, Alex Ophoff, 6'3". So if he can get some buckets inside for them, for Heritage.
Oh. Tough. Hopefully he can go 1 for 2 here. At least get one of them at the line.
The stands are pretty full here. We have a few teams, I think, that are hanging around.
There we go.
Maybe stuck here with the snow. Who knows?
Yeah.
So I bet we would have had more fans from CLA come if it wasn't for the weather. They're pretty close.
Yeah, definitely. I think they were closed for school, though.
Yep. I can imagine.
Oh. Bellows staying with it. I love to see that tenacity. Just keep going after the ball.
Yep. Well, he kind of plays your former position.
Daniel open for 3. No good. That's the shot you want, though, for CLA.
He was wide open. He's a good shooter.
In rhythm.
Yep.
But you're not going to make everyone.
Nope.
Bellows, coast to coast. Nope. He decides to
That was
pull
actually
it
a
up.
wise move. He had some guys kind of trailing him a little bit there in traffic. Probably would have got knocked away. It's sometimes tough to know what to do in those transition moves. If you keep going.
Daniel. That guy's, he is hard to stop.
Great play.
Yeah, he is a solid player. I mean, he could do everything. He could shoot the 3. He could drive in.
Yeah. So far, he hasn't really made anything outside, I don't think.
No, he missed that 1 3-pointer. But teams know, though. They know that he can shoot it.
Yeah, so you wonder if you try and maybe just slack off just a little bit just because he's just been getting the basket at will.
Wow.
So
and 1 for Josh Daniel.
Yeah,
solid play.
He's got to have how many other points? 8?
Yeah,
9?
I think so.
Yeah. So if you're Heritage, that's your number one problem.
Yeah,
on
you definitely want to
right
stop him. Oh, good shot. Good. Oh, the bank's open.
That's Ryan Regneris.
All right.
So another
the senior for the bank 3. Oh, nice little. Oh, wow. This guy. Woo. That was a beautiful shot.
In traffic
with a little touch.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, I see. I've told you this so many times. If the other team gets a defensive rebound, do not go after that ball. That's almost always a foul.
If they get a defensive rebound, you don't have to foul them? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it's just
that
such
one,
a
honestly,
waste.
that one seemed like a clean play for me, for Regnerus. I think he had ball.
Yeah,
He reached in there and grabbed the ball, I think. By the way, we do have several Regneruses out there, so they are a huge part of this Heritage team.
Big family.
Yep.
Oh, they got him with the 10 seconds.
That's
wow.
impressive. That did not seem like 10 seconds. That's went by fast.
That was a quick 10.
I always want to go back and see the clock.
Is that like a New York minute? Like
yeah, right.
Really quick.
Right, yep, there you go. It's a Quinton Road, 10 seconds.
Heritage trying to get another bucket here. There we go. Take it in. There you go. There you go. Good luck.
Good luck, yeah.
It was 22.
22, Hunter Regnerus.
Another Regnerus.
Yep.
Oh, Josh Daniel again.
Yeah.
That guy.
Aaron Regnerus got back, the senior.
CLA got a quick steal. That was 24. Liam Fritz, but I think he fouled after the shot. That's going to be good for Heritage. Kind of slow it down a little bit, get some free throws.
Yeah. You need to make these free throws. They've missed one or two, I think, maybe so far.
Yeah,
but every point's going to be important for them.
Since we're on this topic, it's interesting how they changed the high school rules. So you go to 5 fouls and you're guaranteed 2 shots.
For the quarter, right?
It's almost like NBA, like the early bonus.
I can't remember where that rule, it's interesting.
Because they don't do that in college.
Right. I know, it's kind of a weird.
Forgot to start the
know.
clock.
Oh, is that what it was?
It's hard to do that job. I'm just going to be honest.
Yep.
Especially when you got several things happening all at once.
Well, and especially around this time, it's dinner time also, so sometimes
we got other things
we're trying to figure out. Yes.
Oh, good steal.
How to get something to eat. Great play. That was a huge play for Regnerus for Heritage. That was a huge play down the stretch. Oh, they can get one down here.
Let's see if Fritz
this would be
can
huge.
Get another
5
one.
seconds left.
Oh, 3 ball.
Oh, you got to shoot that.
Oh. I think he should have just shot the 3.
I think he should have too. I think he should have too.
He was in rhythm. That's all right.
Who is that? Number 21, Ryan Regnerus. We'll call him out again. So, yeah, great play. And I think he looked like he had an open look. And he looks comfortable shooting out there. I just think he wanted to try and put it on the floor.
They turned this quarter around, though. They really brought it at least decently back.
Yep, so we'll go and take a short break along with the team. And again, I'm Adam Rance along with our 2-time tournament champion, Joe Tanny. We'll be right back. All right, I think we're back here on the air. And big play by Heritage to end out that first quarter and kind of even out this match a little bit, 19-12.
Yeah, they definitely had a nice comeback. At least making a game out of it.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. So it's good to see that.
All right, staying here with CLA. So we got assistant coach Smither sitting over there for CLA, which brings back a lot of memories for me, Adam. Do you remember him too, right?
You were talking about that over the break.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to him a couple games ago, and he was saying that he coached the current coach now, Jed Bennett.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And so,
nice three-pointer.
So he came in and just decided to try and help out a little bit. He said, I can buy a couple days a week kind of thing.
Oh, stolen away.
It's kind of fun.
Oh, no call. Oh,
late
I was
call.
thinking it was going to be offensive. Wow.
I thought it was too. I thought he got there in time.
But he was inside the arc, though. I wonder if that's part of it.
Okay.
So you got to be outside that. I know that's.
Those are sometimes some close calls.
Yeah.
You know, a split second, right? It's hard to know which way to call it sometimes. So that was close.
Yep.
So, but Heritage able to get to the free throw line again.
Oh,
and able to sink it.
That was close. Wow, Heritage is turning around this game. Only 3 down. Another free throw to go.
Aaron Regneris from the line.
And climbing on the back of Regneris. He's just carrying the team right now.
Yeah. Who hit the three-pointer for them a second ago? I didn't see that one.
Might have been 21.
Okay.
Ryan Regneris.
Okay.
They must be like cousins then,
yep.
right?
I think we might have maybe twins. I'm not sure if it's cousins, twins. So you'll have to message in.
Yep, message
if
us,
you'd like to. Yep.
Then
we have Caleb Murray and John Christensen. They're kind of running the board here, and the schedule.
Oh, good.
They do a great job.
So yeah, CLA is going into a little bit of a cold spell here, Adam, and Heritage trying to take advantage, but just threw that one away.
Well, what was the lead? Was it 12-0?
It was 12-0.
And it looked like CLA might run away with this one.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, and
definite momentum shifting going on.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little while. This is Heritage's first game. You know, who knows? Like they were maybe driving in the snow. Who knows? Takes a little while to wake up, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of an interesting game because they went up 12-0. Then it kind of evened out. And then it was like 19-8, I think. And then Heritage is able to make a nice little run, especially towards the end of that first quarter. That really is nice when you have those.
Got a jump ball. Good hustle by both teams. This is actually what I thought this game would be. I thought it was going to be pretty close.
Yeah.
But, we always, with Coach Smither, man, he was like the face of CLA.
Yeah. Edison Zanstra takes the floor. Hits the deck for Heritage a second ago there. I think we've been reading Zanstra's at Heritage for a long time. Long history of basketball.
Is that a foul on the floor, it looks like? Yeah, so it's going to stay with CLA. They got another chance here. See what play they run here. Set some picks.
Ivan Smith's given the unenviable job of having to lock down on Josh Daniel.
He did a good job.
Yep.
Very good defense.
He's got a tough job tonight.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to throw it out there.
Yep.
You know?
Make sure you get it in at least, right? That's the #1 job. If you can get points off it, that's great. But
that was a nice take. Oh, he just can't finish. Good defense by Heritage.
That was a weird play.
Wow.
I do not know what just happened there.
Whoa, nice pass. That's beautiful. Ivan Smits.
Yeah, great dish there. I think that was from Regneris.
Yep.
Running the floor.
Oh, look out for Bellows.
He has not had much success around the hoop yet.
Yeah.
But
watch out if he starts hitting.
Yeah. If you're CLA, you really want him to be putting those buckets in. He's a big guy
still
inside.
Got some time.
Yeah,
we're
sure.
Only beginning of the
James
second.
Bellows, a senior for the Christian Liberty Chargers.
Good touch. Ooh, just misses there. See if he can split, get 1 for 2. We got Andrew Regneris. I feel like we're always saying Regneris.
Yes, we are. Yeah, back to CLA history. Yeah, the one name that I remember back in the day, like when you guys used to play him, was there a player by the name of Martin?
Oh, yeah, Matt Martin, man.
Back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So I just remember.
Yeah,
they had some pretty good athletes, but you guys kind of had their number for those few years, right?
We did, yeah. Usually we beat them. So.
But they're always competitive, right?
Oh, they were always close games.
Good basketball program.
Oh, yeah. No, we always had some really good competition with them. Oh, well, look at this guy. Oh, not quite.
Great play to avoid the charge there. I don't know who set up right in front. I can't remember, but it was Josh Daniel able to.
Heritage is really closing down on the defense, though.
That's what they needed
impressive.
To do. 21-21, tie game.
Because, first quarter, Josh Daniel was, doing whatever he wanted.
Yep.
And they are really kind of shutting him down now. So
Bellows kind of lumbering over to the bench. Not sure if he hurt himself or just tired. Like you said, first game, and hopefully he's okay over there.
Yeah, it looks
like
like
a breather, maybe, right?
Yep. Yeah, get a little break.
Yep. It's tough for you guys inside because you guys are doing a lot of work. It's not just the running, but it's also the boxing out.
Yeah, you're trying
to get
a lot
on your legs. And
this guy got nailed in the
jumping
face.
for the rebounds, and it takes a toll.
There we go. Open shot for. Wow. Heritage sticking with it.
Able to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Well, Bellows is sitting on the bench, and he's like, hey, guys, you still have to grab the ball when I'm not in there. Back to that point about your specialties thing, right? That's the hard part. If you have a guy sitting, you need these other guys to step up and be able to grab some rebounds.
You still got to box out.
Yep.
Fundamentals. That was a good look.
That did look like a good shot.
Yeah, 0 Hudson DeRitter. Looks like he's got a pretty good shot, just didn't quite fall.
No, good form. I'm not sure if he's the guy that came in off the bench for Bellows, but sometimes it takes a second to kind of warm up when you go into the game.
Yeah.
It's tough to take that first shot.
Coming in a little cold here.
Got some more bodies coming in for Heritage. It looks like some more Regneris is coming in. So we got 24, Aaron coming in. I'm starting to get these guys' names down.
We got Hunter.
Hunter.
Regneris.
Is Hunter back in again? Okay.
Yep. Alex Ophoff trying to see what he can do. Oh, here we go. Oh, I mean, that's the shot you want.
Ooh, careful. Both those guys.
Yeah, they were both
called right there.
Going at it
there. There was a shoulder going in and some clawing for the ball.
Looking for the shot. Oh, doesn't
He's had a couple good
fall.
plays that haven't fallen, but he's a good athlete. That's a good-looking shot right there.
Yeah, Heritage is really solid on the defense, man. They really shut you down.
It's funny that we're saying that now after the 12-0 run to start the game. But they really have been able to figure it out.
Yeah. It's not giving them anything easy.
Thought about that. Daniel, good-looking shot, but doesn't fall.
CLA just kind of hitting a cold spell here. Just can't quite hit. Had some good looks. They're just not falling.
What do you suggest with that? You try and keep shooting, or
Josh Daniel swats it away.
Not in his jurisdiction.
Yeah. Not in my house.
So do you switch things up when your shots aren't falling, or you have your team, you're going to make some shots?
No, I think
so
we would probably agree. If you shoot a couple of threes and they don't fall, just go inside. Work it inside. Yeah. Make 1 or 2 shots, then go back to the 3.
It's so tough because if you have a guy who can shoot, it's he's going to hit them eventually, but it could be 3, 4, 7 down the road. So you don't want to fall too far behind trying to find your shot.
Right.
So. We'll go ahead and take a break along with these guys. I don't know whose timeout was that.
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm not sure. We'll figure out which team. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We're coming back out of that break, and we got CLA basketball.
Ronick Bakri is in for CLA, so we got a new player in for them.
And he's passing the ball. Nothing like putting you on the spot.
That's right. You're bringing it in, Ronick.
Daniel up against
Ready
Smith.
or not.
This is our matchup to watch all night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great matchup so far. Daniel had the edge early, but Smith's able to lock him down lately. The other side of the ball. It's probably a
There
Regnerus
we
playing
go.
defense.
Logan Fritz
Nice play. Nice
hitting
shot.
the 3 there. Yep.
Not bad defense, honestly. It was a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like a mismatch a little bit outside with Valkyrie coming in. You have a taller player on him. I
Oh,
wonder
yeah,
if you
that's
post him
true.
up inside.
Yeah, bring him in.
But
Right.
Maybe they've known that he's a
got
shooter.
a,
Like he's
like
staying
a whole
outside.
head taller. Oh, no.
Oh, that's tough. You know, our gym floor has a lot of lines on it.
You know what? That happened in the earlier game, too. I don't.
Yeah. We do a lot of lines on our gym, but we have them for good reason. They all have a purpose because we do our volleyball tournament in the fall, and you need these lines.
It is easy to get those lines.
But there's a lot of lines.
You got those
There's a lot of
3
lines.
together there, and
Yeah,
it's like,
that's true. That's true.
Josh.
Daniel able to knock that one down.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden a 6-point lead for CLA.
Yeah, if they're hitting their threes, you got to watch out.
You got to recognize, I think, when you're up against an undersized player, if you're number 20, and change up your offense. I think he's used to playing a guard spot.
Bring
but
it
if you have a
in,
guy
man.
that's 6 inches shorter than you, I say
Use
clear
your
it
height. Oh,
and
yeah.
set him up.
Go in there.
So,
like, drive on him, man. Like, I don't.
Again, that's some of that's experience, too.
Yeah.
Because he's only a sophomore.
Right.
And we have a line change coming in for Heritage.
3 different subs there.
So,
got a
Eric
full court
Zandstra coming
pressure.
in. Maybe you're going a little bit smaller, trying to get some steals.
Yep.
Still have Smits kind of anchoring the defense.
Oh, they got the steal that they wanted. Transition offense here.
Regnerus to Smits.
There you go. Do the
Foul
foul.
going up. Coach giving his guys a break and sometimes, maybe going smaller too.
All right, some free throws for Smits.
Yeah, Bellows still on the bench for CLA. So both teams kind of going a little bit quicker.
He's
a
a
little
lefty.
bit smaller.
Oh, those are tough when they roll around the rim like that. When they don't fall.
Shot. He does like to play on the left side of the hoop a lot. I've noticed that when they're coming down for that offense. So it kind of makes sense now.
Heritage able to get that rebound.
Yep. Regnerus able to pull it out of there. That was
little scuffle there.
Yeah.
Regnerus. Oh, nice one.
That was a nice floater. Nice play. Aaron.
Yep.
Regnerus.
Yep.
I noticed Smits on that last play for on defense, able to really box out, really doing a great job boxing out. So I think Heritage needs to make sure that they're boxing out the rest of the guys like that.
Yeah, you can't let them get those offensive rebounds.
It's kind of tough in a zone sometimes to get that. But they're playing man, so they should be able to do it. There's Valkyrie. Oh,
wow.
Valkyrie, some trickery there. A little bit.
Good
Nice
fake.
move.
Good ball movement. Wow, that's the
Still a good
shot you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, tough pass there to Smits in transition, in traffic.
Oh, are they going to give it to him?
That's going to be a tough call.
Oh, it's going to count. Wow.
I'd love to review that. That's a close one.
Yeah, that was close.
I'd love to. I'm going to have to go back and look at a replay.
Makes it a
one.
2-point game. This is what I expected, though, Adam. I thought it was going to be pretty close. So.
That was a great shot down the stretch. The referees are conferring about it right now, but I think they said it counted, so
it looked like it was in time. I mean,
yeah, barely. Yeah,
right. Just got it off.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes after this halftime. We have a 27-25 game with CLA on top. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, welcome back to our great game here, 27-25. We have who's on top here? We have CLA on top.
CLA.
Heritage starts with the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm Adam Reyes, along with Joe Tanny, two-time tournament champion back in 2001, 2003. Feels like yesterday, doesn't it, Joe?
Few decades ago now.
Crazy how time flies, isn't it?
It goes by quick.
Oh,
yeah.
man. So important for all of us to remember, right? Every day a gift.
Only have one life and use it for what counts. Use it for eternity,
exactly.
right?
Yep. That's kind of, that's one of the reasons we have this tournament is to kind of be able to open up these young guys and young girls in the fall.
Yeah.
Just open up their eyes a little bit to what they want to do with their life after high school and make it be something that's going to count.
And not everyone's going to be like full-time ministry, missionary pastor, whatever, but you really are, no matter what you do, if you have the right mindset as a Christian, you're serving the Lord, right?
Yep.
Wherever you're at.
Follower of Jesus.
Yep.
So that's a great point. Yeah, it's not really a vocation necessarily. It's more your attitude, your heart.
Yep.
So important. All right, well, here we go. Anything jump out at the stat line there that we have for the first half?
Not too much. Josh Daniel, 14 points. Aaron Regneris, the two leaders there. Logan Fritz, too, 10 points. So, I'm not too surprised. We were seeing them get some pretty big plays in the first half. So,
Ryan Regneris puts down that first free throw.
Yeah, if he can, would this be the first tie, I think?
We did tie
No,
it up
we did tie
21.
it once, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
there we go, tied up again.
Yeah, Heritage really.
Ever since that 12-0 run, it really has been kind of a neck-and-neck
Oh,
match.
wow, another steal here.
And maybe slight edge Heritage.
Wow, we got a foul? Yep, looks like a foul. Was it on the shot, too? Wow. All right, well, this is their chance to get the lead here.
I'm looking at Ivan Smith's performance rating because it says 3, but I would actually give him a couple more points.
I would too.
He's played some pretty good basketball.
He
Not
has.
everything in a basketball game goes into the stat line. Sometimes he just makes it. He was locking down Josh Daniel for a couple minutes there to be able to climb back into this game.
He's a great defender. Yeah,
so
he hustles a lot.
Oh, misses two free
throws
throws
nice
there, though.
to just get one.
We say all these good things about him when he's at the line, right?
Both of those shots.
He does need to make those shots, right?
Yeah.
As a senior on the team, you need him to make those shots.
Aaron Rigg.
Nice play. Would you have called a
2.
foul on that one? Rolling down the lane, kind of a little shoulder bump there, but no call.
Yeah,
probably the right call.
I think so. He was definitely moving, but I don't think he really went into somebody. It was more just kind of moving the ball. I think any ref is going to allow a little bit of contact as long as you're not really moving that player out of your way.
Christian Liberty really having a turnover issue lately these last few minutes to end the first half and now to start the second half.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, CLA looked, their offense was just hitting everything, and they've just really slowed down. But that probably is the credit to Heritage.
Yes, for sure.
For their defense.
In part.
And that was number 21, Ryan Regneris.
We were trying to straighten out the brothers, too. So there are 2 sets of brothers, and they are cousins. So
we have done
our investigative work. So appreciate the folks back home passing that along to some of the fans here. At least one of the moms is in attendance. Maybe the mom of the other set of brothers, too.
Oh, that was a nice fake. Wide open shot.
Great ball movement.
Aaron Regneris for 3.
Great play.
Heritage is starting to get excited here. Opening up a 7-point lead.
CLA, I haven't seen Bellows out in a while. So
yeah, they're going to have to get him on the floor. I don't know if he's maybe his knees bugging him or something.
He's got looks like he has a warm-up shirt on.
Wow.
So I'm not sure if he'll be available second half, which would be a huge blow for
them. They're going to need him.
So that'll be something to watch. They've had to go smaller without him, and you would think that would help your turnover ratio, but it really hasn't. And he's kind of been an anchor for him out there.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if he can come back. We'll go and take a quick – actually, we won't. We'll come right back to the game. I was going to try and take a look at the bracket for you guys, but we'll do that in a few minutes. Maybe next time out we'll look at the bracket for you guys, too, so you can see where your teams are going to play next obviously depending on whether it's a win or loss here. And all of a sudden, 34-27. I didn't realize it was already a 7-point lead for Heritage. A couple turnovers, couple buckets will do that for you.
Heritage really bringing the pressure now. Caused the turnover. Wow. That press from Heritage is pretty effective.
That is tough when you call a timeout to talk about turnovers and talking about moving the ball, and then you lose the ball in that same possession. He's looking over at his bench trying to see what options he has over there. Bellows and the warm-up shirt. He's trying to find some sort of spark plug to put in there.
Oh, see, there you go. That doesn't show up in the stat sheet.
Smith's able to dig that one out.
There you go. Save the play.
Keeps the ball for your team.
Oh, nice. Beautiful
roll.
Dish over to Smiths. Nice left-handed finish.
Yes, well, the lefty, right? We saw him at the free throw line.
Yep.
And again, he likes to play on that left side of the rim.
Hey.
It's kind of fun when you have a lefty. Keep him on that left side.
There
Makes
you
sense.
go.
It's already his natural side anyways.
Yeah.
You probably already have a few righties who want to go right. So
wow, Heritage opening up a 9-point lead at him. I did not expect that. Ooh, good fake there.
CLA really has not been able to find their groove.
Wesley Chen, at least he can go to the line, hopefully get them a few buckets here over at the stripe.
Chen, the only other scorer besides Fritz and Daniel in that first half for CLA. So really not a lot of scoring across the board for their team.
Yeah, and I think usually Bellows gives them at least a few points.
He missed a couple inside that usually go down
that he
for him.
usually makes, yeah.
And it would have if he would have stayed in the game.
Believe me, when they play us, he's making those.
Yeah.
So I
wonder if that's helped Heritage defense. If you know there's only two guys scoring on the floor,
oh, totally.
There could be a lot of help side.
Yeah, then you can just focus on those players for sure.
Chen able to knock that one down.
And these guys know. They start to pick up on that.
So Chen could be a big factor if he can make some baskets down the stretch here. He's going to need to, I think.
Yeah, 2 big free throws to at least.
Deep 3 there for Heritage.
Yeah, I don't think that's the shot you want for Heritage.
He's been making some outside shots, but you don't want to go too far out.
Yeah, working inside a little bit. Ooh,
Fritz,
nice shot.
Big shot for CLA to get them back in this game.
Yep.
It was starting to kind of seem like it was all Heritage for a minute there.
He does have a nice pure shot out there.
A lot of hands getting inside for Smiths.
Smith saves another one. Oh.
Smiths knocked that one out too, I think, to his other player.
Oh, loses that one to Fritz. Over to Chen and loses the ball. Heritage with some good defense. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. That was 23. Alex Uphoff. He's had some good buckets down low. He's had a few shots.
I love transition basketball like that. Even if it's not necessarily a fast break.
He had 1 field goal in the first, so that's his second, but he's had some.
Fritz able to score that one. Yeah. Looking over at the stands, not sure if that was looking over at a fan or family or friends or enemies, not sure. But able to score that one. A great basket. Great roll to the basket there.
See what Regneris can do. Aaron.
But I was just saying that transition basketball, if you can kind of get an open look, even if it's not necessarily a fast break, sometimes you can find the defense not quite set yet.
That was a nice pass. Smith's able to get it in there to Regneris.
Smith's surrounded by Regneris brothers, cousins. Sometimes feels like he's the only Smiths on the court, which would be accurate.
That would be correct. All right, let's see if Aaron Regneris, he's kind of seems to be kind of their captain here. Kind of leading the team. Not able to.
Senior there? He's a
I
senior.
think so.
Oh, Smiths too? Or no, yeah, Smiths
20,
as well,
yeah, he's a senior, yep. See if he can split these at least, get one.
Well, he had all the pressure being the captain of the team. You know, he didn't know about that until you mentioned it. So
I know.
A lot of weight to put on him right before a free throw.
At least you never want to lose or miss 2. You want to at least split them.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Oh, good defense again. Oh, you got a little
hustle there. Fritz able to gather it in.
Got a jump ball, stay in CLA. Heritage defense, though, they are really bringing the pressure at them.
Trying to look if there's any other scores for CLA besides the ones we already know.
Yeah, so Chen's had a few, but it's mostly Josh Daniel and Fritz, Logan Fritz. That was a tough call. That
Yeah.
seemed like mostly ball. But again, it's tough as a ref. Like your viewpoint is everything. We got like the Eagles nest up here.
Yep. Yeah, every angle is a different story.
Yep, it totally.
When it comes to basketball and
is.
reffing. And
There we go.
we were just calling a game earlier in the week, right? You and I calling a game out. Well, a scrimmage out here. Not exactly an official
It's
game.
not easy.
It's not easy
It
always.
goes quick,
Yep.
and sometimes you're like, what was that?
Yep.
So split another pair.
Liam Fritz able to get that rebound and bring the ball up.
Heritage.
So you're going to need
still
somebody
hanging
else
on.
to step in. I think maybe Liam, even just bringing that ball up, being able to let your scorers move and get to a spot where they can score, that will be huge because right now it's pretty much all
Wow.
Fritz Daniel.
Man.
Nice play.
Oh.
Liam's had a couple that he wants back. Got to hustle back on defense.
Oh,
This
what
Heritage team.
a block by Josh Daniel.
Heritage really pushing the ball when they get that rebound.
Was
trying
that,
to go
did they call
5
a
on 4.
foul or no?
I think
no,
just out of
no
bounds.
foul. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice block. Smits,
That's
another
a
left
lefty layup.
with the left hand. That's good.
What was the call there?
Yeah, he's had some big buckets for Heritage.
Yeah. How many points in the first half for him?
Oh.
It was 4. He's scored at least 4 in the second half, probably more like 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's probably in double figures now. And they're trying to keep that lead, at
Heritage
least like a
smelling blood in the water a little bit and deciding to go with a
Ooh.
full court press.
wow. Their
They're
pressure
seeing the turnovers
is
happen even without the press. So let's turn it up a notch.
yeah.
And that's a great play if you're Heritage. I would try to get this lead out to 10 or 12
Yep.
or 14. This CLA team's dangerous, especially when you have a guy like Josh Daniel on the
Oh
floor.
yeah, if he starts
He can put up
hitting-
6 or 8 points pretty quick.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
a
got to
smart
watch
play
out.
by Heritage. Use the advantage while you have it.
Oh, beautiful pass. Wow. Andrew Regneris.
I've seen several different ways of doing that cut, backdoor
Oh,
cut.
he's going. Oh, yeah, you get
Good
it.
call there.
Got him on the elbow. That was a beautiful pass, a nice finish, though.
Andrew Regneris picks up that foul for Heritage. To make
Yeah,
it a
he
10-point lead.
almost had a path to the hoop again with that play.
Yeah, almost stolen away.
So 10-point lead right now for Heritage. Wow, they have really jumped out there.
If you are Coach Bennett over there for CLA, what are you drawing up over there?
I don't know. I might ask like Coach Smither, man. Hey,
Can you step in
Yeah,
here
you-
for a second?
yeah, can you give me some advice here? We got to get something going here.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes interesting with these players that were so good back when they played, and then you're trying to teach this to younger guys, right? And sometimes you're like, just give me a jersey. I'll go out there and show you.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you can't,
yeah.
right? You're
like-
just trying to impart the
I'm trying to
The
tell you how to do this.
right. It's tough.
Yeah.
We'll pull up the bracket now for you guys, so you guys can see what your team's going to be doing in the near future here. So we're trying to pull it up with you too. So we have over here, we have CLA Heritage at the bottom of your bracket. So the winning team would play, is that 11 o'clock tomorrow?
I believe
Against
so.
A very
Yeah.
easy opponent, Hammond Baptist.
Oh yeah.
That was tongue-in-cheek for you guys back home who don't know Hammond basketball. And the losing team would go over into the 5th place bracket, and I think would play at, I'm not sure about
12:30, I
Is that
think.
12:30? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. So,
Probably going to be Quentin Rhodes. So
Yeah.
if we can beat Lake County, we would be playing the loser of this game.
okay.
So, and
right
who
now,
knows?
Still a close
Oh,
enough
yeah.
game. We can't really
Yeah.
call it.
CLA
right now,
could definitely come back.
Heritage has the advantage. Trying to get Liam Fritz going in the paint.
Josh Daniel.
Good play
getting
there
two there.
to be able to dish that ball to somebody else.
Yeah, they definitely have to get Josh Daniel going if they want to come back.
Yep,
you know?
he's your main guy for sure.
Smits, see what he can do. Ophoff. Yeah, I think that was definitely a push there. You can be up on him, but you can't push him.
A lot of body going on there.
Yeah. And are they in the? They are in the bonus. All right. Wow. So he's going to be nope. Well, we had a little confusion.
One ref was like, "No, that's 2
yeah,
shots. That's
like,
5
am I
fouls."
shooting? Am I not? I don't know.
The rules aren't new anymore. It's been a whole half season, so.
Yeah, I remember the first varsity game I saw with these new rules. I was like, "What? 5 fouls?
Right.
What?
Right. Why are we shooting 2?
Like, oh, rule change." All right, Ophoff able to put that one in. A little too strong on that second one, but oh boy, ouch. Regneris all the way up for 2.
A lot of speed, north-south for that guy.
11.
That guy can move.
Open it up to 11-point lead. Wow.
You got to figure something out of your CLA. Another one for
That's
24.
too easy. Way too easy.
And this is getting out of hand of your CLA. You're starting to run out of room here to be able to come back. You have 45 seconds. You need a bucket right here. You got Liam Fritz kind of all alone over there. They do go to him. That was close to being a over and back.
Wow. They are just out of sync totally, CLA. I feel bad for them, but.
Liam Fritz, a sophomore out there, trying to keep up with these guys and trying to be able to.
Heritage is pretty intense on defense, man. They are really
very well rounded. All 5 really can run the floor.
They're in good condition. They just keep going at you.
I wonder if these guys play soccer. I think there's some soccer.
I don't know. They just keep running.
Just a lot of running.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Regneris, those 2 plays, he's just running up the floor.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. Going north-south like that.
Wow, that was beautiful. Nice shot. Offensive board. Hey, there you go. He listened to you. That was Andrew. He said he needs to go inside. There he goes.
Now they smell blood a little bit, too.
Here's Ophoff.
And it is all Heritage.
Oh, wow.
Great pass. Great fake.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is very quickly turning into a rout. Wow.
Yep, I think it is
17 points now?
Officially a rout. 53-36.
Yeah.
So CLA has some talking to do. How to protect that ball. How to get it up the court so you can get a shot. They're not even getting close to the basket these last few possessions.
They're going to have to figure something out for this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I don't know. Yep. We're going to have to go to the drawing board here.
Yeah.
Maybe Coach Smither can jump in there.
Man, I'm sure he's got some ideas up his sleeve.
Yep. We'll go and take a break along with these guys. We'll come back for the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
All right, we're back here. Fourth quarter, 53-36. Heritage started out with a 12-0 deficit, and that has been erased and completely forgotten.
It's like the tale of 2 halves.
It really
is.
Adam. You're talking about a 53-24 run.
Forget about the tale of 2 cities. It's the tale of 2 halves.
Yeah. CLA would like to go to another city right now, but unfortunately they're here. So they're trying to find a way to battle back. And that's the first step. Get a defensive rebound.
I hadn't seen Eric Zanstra, that number 10, do anything, and he's like bringing it in. It just shows you how that momentum, that positive energy, it just infects the whole team.
You start to
and they all just go after it.
Yep. We call that sharks in the water, right?
That's right.
You can sense that
like,
CLA is not sure what to do next and how to get the ball up, and Heritage is just thriving off of that.
Yeah.
So another free throw coming
Josh
for Daniel.
You really need him making those free throws.
At this point, you need everything.
Yeah.
Everything to fall for CLA.
Oh, no. I just think they're playing tight now because they got all this pressure. That's makes it tough. Usually he makes those. Pretty good look for Heritage there. Zanstra not able to make that one. See if Fritz, what he can do. Double pick, tries the 3. Oh, I just think that was kind of forced. What did you think?
Liam able to get that rebound.
Oh, wow. That's just...
At this point, a lot of it looks forced.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to.
Oh, my goodness.
At this point of the game.
Coast to coast here from Heritage.
Almost able to put it down.
Yeah, another
Tough
Regnerus.
ball. Shen bringing that ball up the court. I didn't see that one, but ref saw something he didn't like.
Yeah, I just feel bad for CLA. They are just so out of sync right now.
Nothing's going their way. Right?
No.
Any kind of 50-50 break, it's going all Heritage right now.
It's just tough
So
when that happens.
you have to be able to work through it, but by the time you work through it, the score is going to be
too
little, too late.
Yeah, everybody saw that foul. All right, so Hunter Regnerus is getting in on the action. See if he can make some of these free throws. There we go. Makes the first.
Number 22, sophomore, 6'1" sophomore.
So they're gonna, if Heritage can do this, they're gonna be playing Hammond, right?
Yep. And that
So
looks like they.
I heard they
scheduled.
played Hammond, and it was a pretty close game. They lost, but
Yeah.
so I mean,
The problem with Hammond that I see is the height. I mean, they have
Yes,
some
right.
some good athletes and some height, but not
Yeah.
as much as Hammond.
not as much.
They got
No, they
two
don't have
guys that are-
JP.
that are just
at
big
6'5".
athletes, and they're not slow and cumbersome big guys either. They're tall
wow.
and very athletic. At some point, if you're Heritage, I would just start to back this out a little bit.
Oh no! Yeah,
And save some
yeah.
energy for
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
You do not want to be burning this up.
Save some energy for Hammond.
You have a big game tomorrow, and I think
Totally.
this one's in the back. I mean, you just
yeah.
start backing this up out a little bit.
Yeah,
and-
just start wasting
And you
the
have so many
clock.
ball handlers too. Like you could bring this out for a while probably. But I think it's part of their offense. They love to just go fast.
Yeah,
which
they're
is
just going
where they get a
at
lot
it.
of scoring.
Fritz trying the.
Fritz,
wow!
nice play there.
I think that's their
Nice
first
bucket.
field goal of the fourth quarter. There.
It's been a
so
while.
Nice to get a bucket for them.
Daniel's had a rough game. He's missed some shots that he usually makes, including free throws.
Yeah, yeah. It happens.
It does. Absolutely, it happens. That's why you need more weapons too, because you're going to have your guy have a rough game, and you need some other
You
guys.
got to have
step
other
in.
guys that can step in and
they
make
really
the
haven't.
shots. And I think not
been
having
all
Bellows
Daniel
in,
on Fritz.
something must have happened.
Yeah.
Like he must have injured something.
He came out kind of weird. I thought he was just gassed at first, but he hasn't come back in. So hopefully he's okay. He seems like he's standing okay. So it doesn't seem like it's like a major knee or ankle or something like that. So maybe
Yeah, I
just
don't know if maybe he's saving him
under the
for
weather.
the next game or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know. So, well, we talked earlier about Day Spring Bible College. We'll go and put a promotional up for you guys for some information there. I'd love for you guys to check that out. And whether you're a student or parents of a student that will soon not be a student as they graduate and moving on to the next chapter of their life, this would be a great way to start that next chapter, even just maybe just a year. One of the things that's great about Day Spring that's unlike any other college is the ability to be able to do a lot of work scholarships for a lot of the students.
Yeah,
where you can be out of school debt free.
Yeah, very
unheard
affordable
of nowadays.
Yeah, totally.
So-
Oh yeah. Yeah, it just gets you ready for life. Like
Yeah, and it's great to be able to go to school to a place where you don't have to go do something to make a lot of money to pay back that debt for the next 10 years or 5 years, whatever, 15 years sometimes of your life, where the school debt sometimes dictates your next choices if you're behind, right? So
yeah,
Day Spring a great option.
One
that
other
way.
thing I would say too is the peer pressure is to do what's right and follow God.
Right,
It's not the
right.
opposite, which
Yeah.
sadly that's
Oh yeah,
you're getting the
Yep.
opposite when you're going to
Yep.
these other schools.
Yep.
All right, so Josh, I think didn't he miss another
I
free
think he
throw?
missed
This
another
poor
free throw.
guy, he
Yeah.
is. Oh my goodness.
Just a rough night. Having to do a lot too.
If you he's got a lot of pressure. It's so hard when you get tight like that. It's
Yeah.
just.
I wonder if having
can't-
Bellows on the bench hurts him too, where he's having to step up in the rebounding department. Back to your point about the specialist, he's having to do two specialist jobs.
Like you said, they're just not getting any
Every break,
calls
every
either.
break's against him.
Yeah.
So Liam's not sure what he did wrong there. I'm not entirely sure myself, honestly. So just every break, it's tough.
The refs do watch it at this level. If you start to move, blocked by the rim there.
Yeah.
Before you dribble, they're going to call it. So, oh boy.
Yeah, you're just throwing up prayers now. You kind of have to because you're running out of time.
Blocked the three-pointer there. Little helter-skelter basketball
yes,
here,
it is.
Adam.
And again, if you're Heritage and you pick up that ball, you don't need to
no.
push it. You have an 18-point lead or 16-point lead.
Yeah, just slow it down. They can't slow
they
down.
Can't do it.
They're just like, I gotta go.
I bet these guys play soccer. They have to play soccer.
They
have this mentality of having to force that
goodness.
ball up. So we'll have to ask a fan.
You know, very quietly, CLA's put in a couple baskets.
14-point lead now.
I would not say this is over yet.
As I keep saying, it's over.
Oh, wow. How was that not a foul? Like, totally came
Refs
across
lost
his
their whistle.
body. Here comes
little bit
Fritz.
of
Here we go. I
picking.
mean, this game is not over.
It's interesting.
If he makes this free throw, you bring it within 11.
They're putting some guys out there kind of leaking out a little bit on defense and hoping to get the offensive.
Yeah, I think he was trying to, like, okay, this one's over, take out my starters, but now I think once these guys come in, they can turn it around for Heritage, just kind of stop.
Yeah, he seems like he has a pretty good rotation. You know, his bench is not bad over there for Heritage.
No, not at all.
It seems like they go 8 deep, and they kind of just, it's hard to tell who's a sub, who's a starter.
Yeah,
honestly.
they do play really
well. They're all pretty
well.
good athletes, and they can just kind of rotate them in and
that's
out.
going to go CLA, so it's not over yet.
No, 12-point game, and you have a great scorer who's had a bad night, but at any time could have
Yeah,
wake.
once you start to get some momentum, all you got to do is hit that one basket. It's like, man, I could do this.
He was doing it the start of the game. That's
yeah, he moved his feet. Oh, that hurts you.
That might be the reason that they're not able to mount this comeback. It's just these little turnovers.
The last minute, there's 2 travels like that where they.
Turnover number was 11 for both teams to start for the first half, but it's well past that for both teams at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, good defense. Good defense. Wow.
Shen bringing it up now. After
CLA not going away.
Josh Daniel trying to do something.
There you go. There you go. That's a bonus, I think.
Yeah, I think it should
aren't
be
we?
the 5th one.
Yeah, here on out, CLA shooting 2 free throws. I mean, I don't know, Adam.
We'll have Shen will hopefully put these down if you're a CLA fan and bring us within 10 points.
We'll see what happens. I mean, there's still over 4 minutes here. Wow.
If Daniel puts down those 4 free throws, it's a different game too, right? You're talking about.
Yeah, I know. You're so right.
That really hurt.
Yeah.
Having your best player be at the line, not able to put him down.
That's going to be off on CLA. That you got to make
5
those free throws
right there.
here.
It's 48 right now. So
I know. Even if you made half of those, now you're looking at a single-digit lead.
Right.
Few possessions.
But to your point, it's not over yet. You got to find a way to get that ball back.
Heritage kind of having to force the shots. That was close to a double dribble.
Yes, it was. Very strange play.
But I think you couldn't really determine, did he have control of the ball?
Heritage getting some instruction from the coach.
The coach I think he got a little frustrated there. But sometimes you got to just tell him what you're thinking.
There you go. There you go. Why hide it?
Ophoff hoping for some free throws here. And a lot of their free throws just kind of rattle around. They're close, but
yeah, I would love to see the free throw percentage. First half was 7 for 10 for Heritage, 3 for 5 for CLA. I think it's gone Heritage's way.
Got the good bounce.
The second half,
for sure.
I think
for free throws
have told a huge part of the tale.
Yep. Yeah, CLA really has to push it here. They are all over Josh Daniel.
Yep.
They're playing
and again, that goes back to
tight.
you're not having 5 scores out there.
Yeah, so they know. They know you're going to shoot.
So they're double, triple teaming him.
Oh, that's big. That's going to be 2 shots.
Who's at the line? Is that Fritz at the line? You think?
I don't think so. I think it's Chen, Wesley Chen.
So Wesley.
He made 1 of 2 last time.
Wesley Chen.
Or is that an? Yeah, that's shooting 2. It should be. Yeah.
Ref's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, the only time you don't shoot is if it's offensive foul.
Right.
But. Oh, no, it was on. Okay, so we got Josh Daniel.
I didn't think it was against Josh Daniel. I was thinking I was off the ball, but.
Okay. All right, here you go, Josh. You got to do it. Oh, my goodness. This poor guy. That's 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
He'll be thinking about this tonight, I think.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Trying to put one down.
Hopefully he can get this one. There he goes. There he goes. That's honestly just making one. That's a huge confidence booster. It's not over.
Right.
You still got some time.
Especially the way Heritage plays, they don't take time off the clock.
They don't.
It takes them about.
They just keep
going. It takes them about 12 seconds in their offensive set. And there's a shot going up, so they don't really like to hold the ball. Although now that I say that,
oh, Fritz. Oh, he got fouled. Oh, he almost made that shot too. Well, he's shooting anyways, so.
Yeah.
You know what's great about them drawing these fouls? You're stopping the clock, which is good for CLA, and you're getting free throws.
Yeah.
So, again, though, you got to put them in, though.
For sure. Yeah, I would say. I mean, sometimes you get the other team into foul trouble, but Heritage is not that team because they go 8 deep. Like, they can rotate these guys out. They're all kind of they're all kind of the same guy. They're all tall, fast, quick, good hands. So.
I was thinking the foul total's not going up, but it doesn't matter because it's double bonus, so who cares about the number?
Yep. Only thing is the player fouls, but again, like we just said, that's not really a huge factor in this game.
Oh, CLA is going to go back to the drawing board and be like, man, we got to make those free throws.
Daniel almost pulled that rebound in.
You literally have, if they could have made even half of those, you're talking like a 6-point lead right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a huge factor.
There's still, the game's not over, but you got to make the free throws.
We'll do a reset here. So we got 55-44, 3:17 left on the clock, and we are in the fourth quarter, so end of the game. And the winner will advance to go play Hammond in the semifinals for tomorrow. The losing team will go up against Quinton Road, it looks like. Although that game, there's still a game before that, right?
Quinton Road versus Lake County.
Road, Lake County. And so that game will be at 12:30. Yeah. The winning team will play at 11 tomorrow against Hammond. So that is our schedule for tomorrow. Right now, Heritage in the lead, and I would say 3:17 likely to win, but like you said, not in the bag yet.
At this point, the door is still open, and if CLA can put in like 1 or 2 big shots,
the door is still open. But unfortunately, the Chargers keep trying to shut it closed.
They need to charge through that door at them.
The free throws and turnovers are just killing them.
Oh, my goodness.
They can't seem to find a way to be able to.
I'm going to say this. I say this a lot. Free throws win championships.
There you go.
You got to make your free throws.
You're seeing that here. Free throws also lose championships sometimes, right?
That's what
we're seeing
true.
Tonight. Good ball movement by Heritage. This is what I wanted them to do earlier, just kill some time.
Okay, their coach
They don't need to be going inside.
Yeah, they're just doing the weave here.
Yeah.
And if they can waste this clock down, they're gonna be closing that door.
Yeah, I would keep it out though. I don't like the corner. That's a good trapping spot.
Yeah,
Almost
keep it out up top.
Just keep it up top. You get some.
Oh, turnover. There's still a lot of time. It's still not over.
You gotta get some quick buckets if you're CLA, though.
You got to. I'd just go for the easy 2. Just go for
Liam,
a 2.
Liam in the corner right here. Liam in the corner.
Get some.
Yeah, 2 guys down there on this press. You got the.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Some missed opportunities.
Close. Yeah, you had to get a bucket there for CLA. That's too bad.
One name we haven't called out a lot, but he's been on the floor a lot, is Nathaniel Sion for CLA. I think they needed some more points from him. Even on that last play, if he cuts the basket, I think he's open.
Which number is that one?
Number 23 for CLA.
He has played
he's a winning
lot.
player. He's a good athlete. I think if he's cutting the basket, I think he can make some of those shots, some of those layups where he just have another target flying to the basket.
Yep.
Smith's left-handed layup. That might be that.
That's
that last nail going down right there. It's going to be awfully tough with the way that CLA is playing tonight.
They got to get it across here. Oh, no. Travel.
So many turnovers.
Oh. Turnovers and missed free throws
they're
for
very
CLA.
subtle. Like, they're not obvious, travels and things like that, but they're getting picked up by the ref pretty fast, pretty often. Double coming here. Good move by CLA.
Oh, you got a timeout
I'm
first.
surprised they gave it to him. I thought I was tied up.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
I don't know. But I always give it to the underdog too. It's like, you're not my 13.
That's like one of those weird things that happens in basketball. When it starts to get tied up, the coach is like, "Come on."
Yeah. It's like, it's hard for the ref to hear it, see it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out which one came first. Did I see it first or hear it first?
Because then they have to make that quick decision.
Yep. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a break. A short break. It looks like a 30-second timeout. Actually, we'll just stay with you guys. There's 2 minutes left. And we have a 13-point game.
I think the door is closing pretty quickly.
Quickly closing.
Yeah.
We hate to give up too soon.
Yeah. Heritage
For
with
the
a
Chargers
13.
fans out there.
It's several possessions.
Hopefully Bellis is okay to play. Hopefully maybe tomorrow even. We'll see. Hopefully he's okay.
Heritage is trying to waste the clock here. Doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, it's not exactly pretty, but you're losing time. And
Fritz.
You have a good enough lead.
In the second half, Fritz has carried this team. Wow.
Fritz is a good ball player.
You know what? I'm going to give kudos to CLA. They have not given up.
Yeah.
There's no quitting them. Good for them. It's an uphill battle. Come on, Fritz. Oh, so
that could have gone down.
Well, there you go. There's some help. 24. Liam Fritz, the brother.
Yep.
Yeah, they kind of sandwiched him. Speaking of a sandwich, I don't know if you saw that play with Ronan. Did you see that play where he got sandwiched?
Yes, I did.
I'm thinking, how do you miss that call? But it is sometimes tough.
Oh, yeah.
But these guys, whoop.
Yep. The best part about that was that they put him in a concussion protocol. but there was no foul, right?
Right.
Something's not working here.
Concussion protocol, but no foul.
Again, the lines strike again. Heritage passed that ball back over the half-court line, giving it back. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy.
Oh, boy.
So many mental mistakes out here. Oh, my. Had a chance maybe to come back. But
yeah, they cut it to within 9.
Yeah, I think that door might be closed.
We're down to almost a minute.
But
you hate to say it's over at all, but yeah, it's
Heritage made a mistake. It went half court over and back because, again, we have a lot of lines there. But again, there's a reason for it, so stick with us.
Yep.
And then, but then CLA give it right back again.
Solid from the line, Regneris.
What do you think their number turnovers is for the second half for CLA?
The second half, their points?
Yeah. Oh no, CLA turnovers.
It's a lot, man. It's probably over 10.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh,
good play.
A great pass.
It's too bad Liam could be doing this more often throughout the game.
I know. It's like the last 2 minutes, but it's too little, too late.
Yeah.
But great look, though.
Stepping up, though.
Almost got the N1, too. That almost fell.
This might be a good formula for them tomorrow, whoever they do play.
It's probably going to be us.
It probably will be us. Is to have Liam.
And those probably are going to fall against us, too.
Of course.
I hate to
we know that.
it.
The basket gets bigger.
All of it.
But Bellows might be out again tomorrow. And if that's the case, you need Liam Fritz to be able to play a number 4 spot where you
this guy, where has he been?
Yeah.
He scored 4 points for them.
He's a good athlete. He's a little young on the young side. I think he's a sophomore.
Yeah, but you need those players.
You need that guy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And that's, what is that? Zanstra, Edison.
I kind of like that name, by the way, Edison. So shout out to the parents.
That's definitely a good old, that's an American name there, right?
It is.
Inventor.
Well, he kind of has with the 2 Ds, too, so he can always go Eddie if he wants.
Gets the and 1. 3-point play. Gets it the tough way. Way to go.
These guys don't know how to drain time on the clock. They are they can only last 15 seconds on offensive set. Somebody has to shoot.
Their coach told them to race clock, but I think they forgot. That's we're just going to go for it.
Well, even when they were trying to race clock, it ended up they would just turn it over.
Wow, that was a tough no call there for CLA. I don't know about that call.
Here comes
Oh,
Edison
man,
again.
Edison
Sandstrom.
finding his mojo right at the end of the
trying to
game
get
here.
some stats there. You know the wins in hand.
You
I
got to
just want
get
some
in the
stats.
point column here.
Man, this guy
Yeah,
flying across the court.
I think this one's over. Yeah,
Who
we
is
got
that?
a 14-point lead now.
Aaron Regneris.
So looks like Heritage will be taking on. Oh, we got some subs
We got a
coming
line
in
change
first.
coming in. So
First
you were
for the
right a
West.
little bit. I think the starters did make a difference because remember they came out for a few minutes and CLA was able to climb back into it, but then you saw the starters going back in. So
They
they're all about
really
the same height, but maybe some more experience, a little more,
Yep.
little
Oh, yeah.
more
Yeah.
defensive capability inside,
Yep.
things like that. So
Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely a foul. And I think they forgot to stop the clock, or to start the clock, but that's
definitely,
okay.
definitely not the game we thought we would see when we saw it.
No,
CLA.
I mean, I thought it was going to be close, but
Right.
to see it like just turn over on its head completely.
Yep. So tomorrow, recap for you guys. 11 o'clock is going to be your Heritage game where they challenge Hammond, probably the favorite to win, I would assume. And so tough uphill climb there for Heritage. And then CLA waiting for the winner of the Quinton Road Lake County game. Probably Quinton Road favored to win that one. So it could be a classic CLA Quinton Road matchup.
I could definitely see that in our future.
It could be a fun game to watch. I think they would match up pretty well, I think, as far as competitive game.
Oh, yeah, just not not their night for CLA. They tried. They never gave up, and I love to see that.
Joe Fritz had a great second half. He played a great second half.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Almost enough to be able to pull him back within this game,
Not quite enough, but I think the story of this game, especially that second half, too many turnovers and just not able to hit the free throws for CLA. Like they had those opportunities, but
part of this game. So,
yeah.
All right, well, thank you for joining us tonight, and you guys have a great time watching your teams tomorrow, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Looking forward to some great basketball tomorrow, folks.
All right, you take care. Thank you so much for joining us.